Hey guys, welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. I am here on my HQ73 account, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you guys know, I maxed out my armory, and I told you guys I want to use everything in it, excluding the mines, I guess, because the mines are kind of like whatever. This is what an HQ25's armory after all three parts of the update looks like. So all of these troops are maxed out. Today I'm going to be playing with each one, maybe not individually, but as a group. So I want to try to form the best combinations, and I want to use all of the abilities and all of the troops at least once. So I'm going to use the troops once, so I have to be strategic about that, but I'm going to use the abilities multiple times just for the sake of the video. So this is actually a warrior attack on someone that has a shield generator, so we have to be a little bit sneaky about how we're gonna pull this one off. So we're gonna load up taunt, and I'm gonna try. We might not win. Does this guy have any ice? He has a little. That's not too bad though. Okay, we're gonna take down the mines, get our troops out, flare right next to it. My troops will line up nicely next to these defenses. I should probably boost up my resource reward also after this so I can get some big upgrades done today as well. So the main point of this is trying to spread out my troops as much as possible because I need to save energy. My hero luckily stands in range, and as soon as that goes down, I'm gonna have to reflare to the core. And there we go. Oh gosh, that was so bad. Dang it, are you kidding me? They were literally so close. You have to pre-fire so much, and sometimes you just get ahead of yourself and pre-fire a little too early. Actually pretty surprised at how much energy I have though. That's pretty crazy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this, but we're gonna make some progress on this base. Get another shock out. If I had another taunt, possibly. But yeah, the shock launcher coming in range hurting me. Honestly, I think I probably could take it out if I just flared directly to the core and took out the core. But that was a tough match. Literally half a second later, we would have won from that first flare or that second flare away from the shield generator. That's a tough way to start out the video, but that was my warriors. Now let's craft up a new combination. There's a lot of troops here. I'm going to go with the RZCM. That's the Rifleman, Cryoneer. Actually have this saved up, I believe. Yeah. Rifleman, Cryoneer, Zuka, Medic combination. All of these troops are maxed out. I want to take out the same player. It would be fun to take them out using warriors, but let's just finish them up with RZCM. Now, this is by no means... Forget. I have to boost up my resource reward. I was saying, in my opinion, this is by no means the best combination. A lot of top players used to use this combination, and then as soon as we got the Bombardiers, everyone switched to Bombardiers. So that should tell you something. The Bombardiers, I think, is the best troop combination. This combination's good, don't get me wrong, but it just does not compare with the Bombardier combinations. So this is going to be pretty interesting, though. I'm bringing Everspark, which I don't know if that's the best hero to bring with something like this. Honestly, I don't use RZCM very much, as you guys probably know. You guys watch all of our videos, or for the people who watch all of our videos, you will know that this is not a combination I use very frequently. So I'm not quite sure how to use it, but you know what? Been playing the game for 7.5 years, so I have a good idea of how to use pretty much any troop, but I think we'll be fine. I mean, there's really not much to it. At a top level, though, you really have to pay attention to your flares. You have to flare your troops to a specific point. It's not really just steamrolling the base. This is not really a combination you're able to steamroll a base with when you have low amounts of offensive statues and there's high amounts of defensive statues. It's kind of flare to a little pocket like here, and then take out the pocket and flare to the course. It's more flared to like a tiny pocket like this, and then let your troops take out the core. That's usually how you use RZCM, but this is knocking out 4 of the troops at the same time. I'm probably not going to be doing any like crazy combinations today. I'm just going to be doing the generic combinations because I want to show you the power of maxed out offense. So that was my RZCM, Rifleman, Cryoneer, Zuka, Medics. Now what can we load up? So I have heavies, and the only troop here that can really go with heavies is bombardiers. So let's just go right ahead with the bombardier heavy combination. I think that's a good segue into the better troops. I mean, the warriors are better troops. I shouldn't say that. This is a that's not what I wanted to do. This is a combination where you can just drop your troops and let them go, and it's pretty easy. Okay, I think I've used all of my abilities but the medkits. So let's just use the medkits to knock out all the abilities. So I also might want to do like a hero video. I think I've done it before where I use every single hero ability with different troop combinations, but I feel like it'd be fun to do that again. So let me know down below if that's something you would want to see. But yeah, this combination, drop your troops, let them clear the base. It's super easy. A lot of top players will bring riflemen instead of heavies. That's fine. I just like using heavies more. That's kind of the way I learned the bombardier combination. The riflemen are good against players that have a lot of health and a lot of damage, but heavies are just easier to play with. You can just drop them all at the start of the raid and just have them steamroll the base. Okay, we're slowly knocking out the troops one by one. What else do we have? So we've done the entire first row of troops. We have the tanks. Should we do tanks? I've already used medics, which probably wasn't a good foresight by me because I really need to use the grenadiers with medics, but now I can't do that. You know what? I think let's go with the classic tank and scorcher combination. I used to call this torch, and a lot of players don't call it torch, and I don't really know why, because torch is such a cool name for them. If you combine scorcher and tank, that's what you get. But a lot of players don't call it that. But you know what? It's going to be pretty easy, I think, especially now that we have double the amount of scorchers. Before we had this whole HQ25 update and you only had one scorcher per boat. Was that HQ25? Actually, that might have been earlier in the year. But anyway, before we had 2 scorchers in a landing craft, it was very hard to use this combination. Not hard necessarily, but just not worth it. It was always better just to bring tanks and keep them separate from scorchers, or just bring scorchers, which was a pretty weak combination at the time. But now that we have 2 in each boat, 2 scorchers in each boat, this combination torch gets a lot better. It gets much better, because that's double the amount of scorchers, double the amount of tanking power in front of your troops. Okay, that rolls out the tanks and the scorchers. All we have left are the mechs and the grenadiers, and I feel like I have to use them together. The 2 rejected troops at the end of the battle, I'm gonna have to use them together. Now, you guys know I don't like either of these troops very much. I mean, don't get me wrong, they can be somewhat fun to play with, but they really aren't that good of troops. They're really not that good. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. I think actually second wind is gonna be the best ability here, and let's find someone I can try to defeat. This is the only combination I'm a little bit nervous about. That's too easy of a base, I feel like, but he has a ton of loot, so I'm gonna save him for later. I really just want like a high level player. Okay, I only have 2 players left on my map. This player is a level 69, also has a lot of loot. Honestly, I feel like the level 69 is a harder base than the level 70. Also, my attempt at being aesthetic is going to make this super hard to drop my troops, so that was not thought over well by me. Grenadiers, get those down, get my hero down, and let's just watch my troops go. Oh man, I don't like mechs. They're cool, don't get me wrong, they're cool. They also have what? Okay, I haven't played with mechs in a while, before the H225 update. I actually think they buffed them recently. And you can see they're kind of acting like it looks like a stun, but I think actually it's acting kind of like a mini freeze, like the Cryoneer, or not a freeze, but just something that slows it down like the Cryoneer. I don't think it actually stuns. Well, let's activate my hero a few times. Remember, Dr. Galan's Second Wind will not revive the mechs, which I don't understand why. I just feel like it's not written into their code yet and not a very high priority. I feel like it should be, because all the other troops we can revive if there's enough space, even Scorchers, so I don't really know why you can't revive mechs, but you know what, that's fine. I think we'll be fine here. I have a couple Grenadiers left. Reviving helped. I just dropped 4 artillery on that boom cannon that needed like 2. That was not well done by me. Okay, but level 69 is gonna drop. I've used all the abilities. I've used all my troops. Let me know if you want another video of me using all of my heroes and all of those abilities. That would be fun as well, but that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I feel like let's just double check quick to make sure we've used everything. So we've used warriors, we've done RZCM, we've done heavies, bombardiers, we've done tanks and scorchers, and then we did the mechs and the grenadiers. We have done all of the troops, so I hope you enjoyed this content. Maybe next time I do this, I'll switch it up and I'll have it random. We have 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 total, so maybe I can do 3 attacks of 3 troops random, and then 1 attack of 2 troops random. That would be interesting. Let me know if you want to see that. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.